The secret garden. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green hills and colorful flowers, there lived a girl named Emma. Emma was 10 years old. She had long brown hair and big blue eyes. Emma loved to play outside. She loved the fresh air and the smell of flowers. She lived with her parents in a cozy house at the edge of the village. One sunny morning, Emma woke up early. She was very excited. Today, she wanted to explore a new place. She had heard many stories about a secret garden. Some people said it was full of beautiful flowers and trees. Others said it had a magic fountain. Emma wanted to find this secret garden. "Good morning, Mom," Emma said as she came into the kitchen. Her mother was making breakfast. "Good morning, Emma," her mother replied with a smile. "You are up early today." "Yes, Mom. I want to explore the forest." "Can I go?" Emma asked. "Be careful, and do not go too far," her mother said. "Come back before lunch." "I will, Mom." "Thank you," Emma said, hugging her mother. Emma quickly ate her breakfast and packed a small bag. She put some water, an apple, and a small notebook inside. She liked to write about her adventures. She kissed her mother goodbye and ran outside. The village was quiet in the early morning. Emma walked through the streets, waving at the few people she saw. She reached the edge of the village and entered the forest. The trees were tall, and the leaves made a soft rustling sound. Emma felt very happy. She walked along a narrow path, looking around for any signs of the secret garden. After a while, she saw something shiny on the ground. It was a small, silver key. Emma picked it up and put it in her bag. "Maybe this key will help me find the garden," she thought. Emma continued to walk deeper into the forest. She saw many beautiful flowers and heard the songs of birds. She felt like she was in a magical place. After walking for a long time, she came to a high wall covered in ivy. "This must be it," Emma thought. "The secret garden must be behind this wall." She looked around and saw an old wooden door hidden behind the ivy. Emma's heart started to beat fast. She took the silver key from her bag and tried it in the lock. The key fit perfectly, and the door opened with a creak. Emma stepped inside and gasped. The garden was even more beautiful than she had imagined. There were flowers of every color, tall trees with green leaves, and a clear blue sky above. In the center of the garden was a fountain with sparkling water. Emma walked around, smelling the flowers and listening to the birds. She felt very happy and peaceful. She took out her notebook and started to write about the garden. She wanted to remember everything. As she walked around, she saw a small bench under a tree. She sat down and looked at the fountain. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and Emma felt very calm. She closed her eyes and listened to the sounds of the garden. Suddenly, she heard a soft voice. "Hello, Emma." Emma opened her eyes and looked around. She saw a small fairy standing on the edge of the fountain. The fairy had wings that sparkled like diamonds and wore a dress made of flower petals. "Hello," Emma said, surprised. "Who are you?" "I am Lily, the fairy of the secret garden," the fairy replied with a smile. "Thank you for visiting my garden." "Your garden is beautiful," Emma said. "I love it here." "I am glad you like it," Lily said. "Not many people can find this place." "You have a kind heart, Emma." Emma felt very happy. "Thank you, Lily. Can I visit the garden again?" "Of course," Lily said. "You are always welcome here. Just use the silver key to open the door." Emma smiled. She felt like she had found a new friend. She spent the rest of the morning talking to Lily and exploring the garden. She wrote everything in her notebook and drew pictures of the flowers and the fountain. As the sun started to climb higher in the sky, Emma knew it was time to go home. She said goodbye to Lily and promised to come back soon. She walked back through the forest, feeling very happy and excited. When Emma reached home, her mother was waiting for her. "Did you have a good time, Emma?" her mother asked. "Yes, Mom. I found the secret garden. It is beautiful, and I met a fairy named Lily," Emma said excitedly. Her mother smiled. I am glad you had a good time. Now, wash your hands and come to lunch. Emma nodded and went to wash her hands. She couldn't wait to tell her father about her adventure. At lunch, Emma told her parents everything about the secret garden. They were very happy to see her so excited. After lunch, Emma went to her room and looked at her notebook. She read what she had written and looked at her drawings. She felt very proud. Every day after that, Emma visited the secret garden. She spent time with Lily, wrote in her notebook, and drew pictures of the flowers and trees. She felt very happy and peaceful in the garden. It became her favorite place in the world. One day, Lily told Emma about the magic fountain in the garden. The fountain has special water, Lily said. If you drink the water, it will make you very happy and healthy. Emma was curious. She went to the fountain and took a sip of the water. It tasted fresh and sweet. She felt a warm feeling in her heart and smiled. Thank you, Lily, Emma said. I feel very happy. The garden's magic is now with you, Lily said. Remember to always be kind and take care of the garden. I will, Emma promised. As the days went by, Emma shared the magic of the garden with her friends. She told them about the beautiful flowers, the sparkling fountain, and the kind fairy named Lily. Her friends were very excited and wanted to visit the garden too. Emma showed them the way to the garden and helped them find the silver key. They opened the door and stepped inside. They were amazed by the beauty of the garden and the magic of the fountain. They thanked Emma for sharing the secret with them. The garden became a special place for all the children in the village. They played, laughed, and enjoyed the magic of the garden. They took care of the flowers and kept the garden clean. The village became a happier place because of the secret garden. Emma felt very proud and happy. She knew that she had found a special place and shared it with her friends. She continued to visit the garden every day, spending time with Lily and writing in her notebook. She knew that the garden would always be a part of her life. And so, Emma lived happily, surrounded by the beauty and magic of the secret garden. She learned the importance of kindness, friendship, and taking care of nature. The secret garden remained a special place for the village children, a place where they could always find happiness and peace. The end.